I'm Jaydeep Chakraborty. I'm the Chief Executive of Calcutta Rescue. The street food I've not experienced anywhere else in India. And not just the street food, I think all types of cuisine, from vegetarian cuisine to sort of fish and meat. I think we have a wide variety of excellent cuisine. Calcutta Rescue provides healthcare, education, and what we are more recently doing is improving the living conditions of slum communities across the city. So things like access to water, sanitation, and improving the shelter. So serving the poorest of the poor in healthcare, education, and helping them on their living standards. Because of the pandemic, the government in the last budget have decided to increase the percentage of funding giving to healthcare, which is very welcome, but we really have a long way to go. It will require non-profits like Calcutta Rescue to be to be present, to fill in those gaps for many years to come until the government can get it up to a system whereby they're able to cater to all citizens of the country and deliver quality healthcare. Will take a very long time. These are all steps, absolutely steps in the right direction. The Swasthya Sati card that the government of West Bengal brought out has been absolutely welcome. Some of our patients who have come to Calcutta Rescue are using that card now to get treatment in the government services. So that's fantastic, and that's how the thing should develop. A wound that isn't healing, they've gone to the hospital for repeated dressing, it hasn't healed, they will come to us, so we will then help in that wound dressing. Sometimes the government hospital also refers patients to us, which is a really bizarre situation if you think about it. Why would a government hospital referring a patient to a non-profit like Calcutta Rescue? The reason is because they don't necessarily have the medication in the hospital at that point in time. Therefore, they'll send the patient to us, or a test might be or a cancer treatment might be too expensive for that particular patient to adopt. They will send that patient to us. We will then decide whether we can support that patient. We have a good group of passionate, committed individuals. So while we're paid, it's well below market rates. Our clinics are very basic, right? So there are no, there are not fancy clinics, very basic infrastructure. So as far as infrastructure is concerned, we spend very little. So the money goes primarily to medication, towards the treatment, towards diagnostic tests. So we try and funnel as much money as we can towards the patient treatment. It's funny, I used to thoroughly enjoy the tram rides when I used to come as a child from London to Kolkata. It was just such a fascinating vehicle which I had never seen before. And it's funny, almost sort of 40 years on, my own children who are 6 and 4 years old, they say the same thing. So I have to take my kids on a metro ride and a tram ride sort of every few weeks, otherwise they'll pull my hair out.